So far, we've only seen equations in which the variable appears on only one side. What if we have an equation where the variable appears on both sides of the equation? So, for example, an equation like this. 5x plus 1 equals 2x plus 5. Well, remember our goal is to rearrange this equation to get an equivalent in the form x equals a number. In order to do that, we need to arrange to have an x on only one side of the equation. I'm going to choose to get rid of this 2x term. How can I get rid of it? Well, remember that when we multiply or divide, that never changes the number of terms. If I want to get rid of an entire term, I need to do it using addition or subtraction. So I'm going to add the opposite of this term to both sides. So on the left we'll have 5x plus negative 2x plus 1. And on the right we'll have 2x plus negative 2x plus 5. This 2x plus negative 2x, that adds up to 0. So that cancels out. 5x plus negative 2x, those are like terms, we combine them. We have 3x plus 1 equals 0 plus 5 is just 5. Okay, and now this is a kind of equation we know how to solve. We'll add negative 1 to both sides. Over here we're left with just 3x. 5 minus 1 is just 4. And finally multiply both sides by 1/3. 1/3 times 3x equals 1/3 times 4. 1/3 times 3x is just x. 1/3 times 4 is just 4/3. Okay, so we have that form, x equals 4/3. Let's take a minute and check that we've done this correctly. Now notice there are two places that we need to plug in our x. So we have 5 times 4/3 plus 1 and 2 times 4/3 plus 5. And I'm going to use a calculator for this arithmetic. We'll say 5 times 4/3 plus 1. And that's 7 and 2/3. On the other hand, 2 times 4/3 plus 5, that's that same number again, 7 and 2/3. Those are the same, so these really are equal. So what was our strategy here? Our strategy when we see variable terms on both sides of the equation is to add the opposite of one of the variable terms to both sides. And then we have an equation with a variable term on only one side. Now it doesn't actually matter which side you choose to eliminate the variable term on. If you choose the other side, you'll end up with negative numbers. When in doubt, choose to eliminate the variable on the right just because it looks nicer to have the variable on the left. However, sometimes it makes more sense to eliminate the variable on the left in order to work with positive numbers. It doesn't matter which one you choose, you will get the same solution either way.